I will lick the screen. And maybe you're not okay with that, but I feel no shame. Let me in, buddy. I don't need your approval. Effort does not always equal success, especially if you're pouring your sweet effort into the wrong orifice. These kids are developing their cognitive abilities. They're not done yet. They need more time in the microwave.
Guys, they all have the same hobby you do indoors by yourself.
This is like shouting no false gods at a mall Santa. I have this strong feeling I can help fix this situation with poetry. I said that last week when I wanted to get a spider out of my sharp. It's a phase. Okay, so is everything. So is being alive. I guess hell only opens up to swallow whole people who won't listen to our rant videos. At least you know where you stand with a blood letter. You can scrapbook a blood letter. You can frame it above a fireplace. It can all be very tasteful. The tides would globally lower as millions of unimpressed sweatshirt boys armed with Blue Yeti microphones rose from the ocean and stormed our beaches. No one's gonna die because there aren't enough transition frames.
What will you learn? What will you learn? That your actions have consequences!
Teresa, break out the lie detector for ghosts. Hey, I'm walking over here. Am I gonna die? They're flapping their wings, but they're not going anywhere. Yeah, that was great, but what if there was more crying and daddy issues? He's a strong, independent vigilante, and he doesn't need no daddy. As we all know, the problem with dead people is that they just don't have any Wi-Fi. As a YouTuber, 30% of my caloric intake has to come from obsessing over small details, or I lose all sensation in my extremities. With the grace of Cosmo Kramer stumbling into Jerry Seinfeld's apartment, if you don't go to your angst corner, you don't get a banana sticker. I'm just gonna write a little letter to no one in particular, and it says question the Vietnam War. Burn books. Hashtag end ghost illiteracy. Can we please go to Wendy's? Oh, you can't fool me, that's a bloody tape recorder. We're like alien parasites doing recon through an empty false vessel, only to get chomped on by a chill practical effect that just wants a hug. They're watching this thinking that he looks like a guy who's having no fun on this camping trip. Maybe all the characters will just chill out all season long and take naps in a little people pile. There is something so deeply uncomfortable about him talking about his hat like he's the Phantom of the Opera. I'm gonna speak in a low voice and crumple paper. I have Ziploc ties less disposable than these references. Everyone would just give me all of the worms. He's like an overly pampered, opulently dressed hairless cat that f***ing hates you. Just mocking you from his cat tree like he thinks he's in charge even though he's an 8-pound uncooked chicken. He launched the nukes at the first sign of social rejection. Draco could try to pin a fart on somebody else and Karma would no-scope him from across the map. Lucius Malfoy, a Legolas who was left out on the counter for too long. Draco, don't touch that. It'll make you sterile. Help me beat the crap out of everything in here. But I had this moment where I caught a glimpse of the abyss, as you do. Any just society should banish me into the wilderness with a hatchet and half a Snickers bar. Outside of the fact that the father is a high-ranking member of a terrorist cult. To the pentagram, look into the pentagram. Make a pact with me, swear that you will post cringe every day and no one will be able to talk you out of it. I can't believe people would lie on the internet. This is like the Tony Hawk Pro Skater combo move of owning dumb werewolves. You gotta listen to people when you're advocating for them. How did he just announce that he's indifferent to the fact that his mom is a serial killer?
Hello, Harry, it's me, Hagrid.
Sad, pale-faced pretty boys with dark hair look cool, and you want to kiss them. Snape is literally an incel. He's got a simp patronus, a simptronus, if you will. It's all because he's obsessed with Lily. He has no thoughts. Snape dead, head empty.